We're back on the Vicky Gotti show with the exclusive edition, Raiden 007.
Hey,
What's
Raiden!
up?
Yes! Raiden is here on the Vicky Gotti show. Now, today I'm dropping my mix CD. Raiden, you know you're a part of my album. I'm doing a Vicky Gotti album right now. This is my first single, Your Show.
Okay.
So I just felt like, it was getting hot. So I just felt like this would be the best show. So, Raiden, you in 007.
What?
I'm gagging because I'm going to jump right into it. Why did you leave the house of couture?
Well, I left the House of Couture for multiple reasons. One, because of the drama that was going on in my relationship, and I didn't want to be a part of the
Take a
ballroom
shot to
scene.
that.
And it's just too much for me. It was a lot of drama. Like I get up every day for work at 5:30 in the morning. I come home to hearing all this ballroom drama, and it's like it was never a break. So it's too much for me. I was put back in. Recently, because of situations, I went online on Facebook, realized I was no longer in the group. So I felt like if I'm not in the group, then I'm not in the house. We had a conversation, Kelly and I, and she said to me that, well, I didn't take you out the group. So one of the other administrators must have done it, which is fine
Right.
because I'm taking a step back from it anyway.
So you're leaving the scene now, or
I'm not necessarily leaving the scene because I actually enjoy walking balls, being at balls from time to time. But I need to get a step back and focus on me and focus on creating things that I want out of my life, and that's a family.
right? Well, hold on. For people that don't know, this is a Vicky Gotti show, and this is Raiden, and this is Kelly ex lover. I'm Raiden. If people don't know, this is who you are. Do you think Raiden, it was ever a time when you felt like you was in Kelly's shadow, though?
No, not necessarily, because even at balls, if people know me from being at balls, we never sat together. I was doing my own thing, and she was doing whatever she was doing. Like, I never been in nobody's shadow. Now, people might have said, oh, that's Kelly's lover because of who she is in the scene, but I didn't give a fuck about that. Excuse my language. I didn't care about any of that. But I'm my own person. I go, I'm here, I'm there, whoever I am at the balls, and that's that. Like, I don't feel like a shadow.
Oh, okay. Now you left the house in Mizrahi too. You was in Mizrahi at one point. You did. Why did you leave the house in Mizrahi?
Honestly, I didn't want to leave the house in Mizrahi because that was a house where I felt like it was a family. Regardless of things that happen in the house, you go through things like Kelly always said with your real family. So I didn't feel like because she left, I needed to leave because the ballroom shouldn't have made our relationship.
Right.
So I felt like I should have stayed there because I didn't have a problem with anything or anybody in the house besides certain people at that time. But as far as like where I was in Mizrahi and how I grew in Mizrahi, I would always love that house. And it was I left because it was causing a problem. Oh, you need to leave. It felt like I should have been there, and I understood what she said, but at the same time, ballroom shouldn't dictate our relationship.
Right. But you still, I guess you had to stay loyal.
Yeah,
You had to stay
to my
loyal.
lover.
Right, your lover, right. Exactly. Now, I think a lot of people want to know, not just me, right? I think everybody wants to know what was the cause of this breakup. This is like a big breakup in ballroom right now because Kelly is a big ballroom figure.
Honestly, and I'm gonna keep it 100% real. Me and Kelly have been through me texting other people, tearing it with each other. You know what I'm saying? We've been through things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? Of the cheating and the lying to each other, and we stayed with each other, and the fighting, and we stayed with each other. But this time was different because it involved Ira Mizrahi. But yeah, I'm telling the names. It doesn't matter.
This
Ira
is a Vicky
Mizrahi.
Gotti show, rating. You know what this show gives.
We were talking. We had a conversation
Mm-hmm.
in the car because of certain situations involving him and I.
Mm-hmm.
Never went like that. So
Where's she
he
from?
originally Detroit, but now he in Atlanta.
This is Ira.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had no problem with him. I'm cool. I didn't have no problems with him. He was a cool person. But when he told me that Kelly asked him would he play with her, it rubbed me a certain way because I'm like, okay, with all of this stuff, you going through all of this, and she's going back and forth to Atlanta. So I'm sitting here putting everything in my head like back to back. God forbid I go to another state. I went to Philly. We started tearing it, and that's
Right.
just an hour and a half away. And you go and you go to LA, I don't have no problem. You go wherever you go, and I don't have a problem with it. But I'm asking you because I came home and I asked her. She said no, I never said that. I'm like, okay, so what is this? What does this boy have to lie on you for? That's how I felt. He don't have no reason to lie on you. Like, what is
So
that?
he said him and Kelly was having?
No, he
or?
didn't say they had. He said she asked him would he play with her.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, that's going on, and he, the having situation. So I asked her. She said no. Then Ira supposedly had a conversation with her. 'Cause I don't know because I went out that night and I didn't come back home. I spent the night out. I was chilling in the bar doing my thing. Spent the night out. So I come back and I'm like, so you want to tell me? She's like, oh well, I don't know who to believe because he told me a different story. I'm sitting here like, well, I'm your lover. What the fuck I have to lie? Excuse me, I'm sorry for cursing. Why do I have to lie about what this boy had to say? Like this don't mean nothing between me and you. Like I'm asking you a question. This don't have, what is this going? What am I going to gain from lying and saying this boy said this?
Right.
And why would he lie? You know what I'm saying? And say that he didn't say. So I don't know what the conversation was to this day that they had. So I felt like if that boy can sit and you can tell me that, and this boy can sit here and lie to you, why is he still in my house? Because the boy he was in my house. Fine. We had a conversation about that. They taking pictures, tagging each other, Joe's crab check, this, that, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm out the house, and my mouth was dry. Excuse me. I'm out the house, and he's still inside the house, and he created the problem. He sat there and lied and created the problem. So why is he still there? That's how I felt.
Right.
He was up. He was there until last Friday, maybe. Even with all of this going on. So to me, that's the worst kick in the butt because you didn't even tell him he had to get out because he made a disturbance between you and your relationship. He puts it on Facebook. I'm going to Miami. She like, I'm going to Orlando. All of a sudden, you going to Orlando. Everybody taking pictures with this person, this person. Y'all all down there together. Not that I care, but I asked you if you liked him. You want to tell me no. So that's what all the disturbance was, and I couldn't take it. But all of that, and then still the disrespect, and I'm telling you, it put him out, and he was still there. I had enough.
So it's safe to say that you broke up with Kelly and just moved on. And
Yeah, it is what it is. If people say I moved on too fast, oh well.
I was about to get to that too. So you moved on so fast. We saw the pictures. Okay, so this is like like TMZ now, and like Hit Extra and Usley and all that. Pictures was splashed out showing the new Amber Rose chick. Yeah, I was out taking pictures, kissing, tattoos, and that was so fast to me. Like very fast. I thought you and Kelly was so much in love. So how did that happen? Like,
Out of this situation, like I can't really explain it, and I'm gonna keep it as real as I can. My initial liking is females. I'm gonna start there. My initial liking is females. I do play with femme queens. I do date femme queens. I had lovers that were femme queens, whatever. But my initial I like being with a woman. I feel more comfortable. I feel more like
a lot of
myself.
people say you and your new chick look normal together. A lot of people say that. I've been hearing that lately.
I'm sorry.
No, I've been hearing that. No, I'm
Yeah,
just saying
like
through the buzz. Everybody's been talking. I mean,
in the street, outside of us going to the village or wherever we going or going in the street, it's always heads turning. And I'm not to say it like that, but it's a constant. Everybody's always looking, whether they saying Wiz Khalifa, Amber Rose, whatever, look alike or whatever.
right.
It's cute though, you know what I'm saying? It's cute.
It really is.
So it's in the streets, it's everywhere outside in the village. But this is somebody that is like we're like here with each other. Like it's a connection. Like I don't know. It's weird. Like I never had no shit like this before, honestly. So I can't really explain. It's hard for me.
So is it not safe to say that this is like I wonder, and I'm gonna ask her because the pretty chick is here, and I want my Vicky Gotti is gonna meet her. Just we're gonna give her a sneak peek and stuff, but she's really pretty. But is it safe to say honestly, this can be a rebound?
No,
Raiden?
it's not a rebound.
I mean,
it's not a rebound.
Are you
feeling
sure?
Some type of because it's not just this whole situation. It's just like a line of disrespect of possessions. It's just certain things I was in love with Kelly. It's no shade, you know what I'm saying? I loved her. We've been through it. Like I would never have been with anybody that I could tear it with. Like that was zero tolerance in my book. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff that we put up with, a lot of stuff I caused. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. It was a lot of stuff that I did cause. You know what I'm saying?
So you did have Kelly caught up in a lot of scandals.
But
A lot of scandals and whatnot.
some of the scandals are far fetched, but it's a lot of it has been phone conversation and maybe like sneaking to a state or something. But other than that,
So what's really next for you, Raiden? What's next for you in this ballroom?
ballroom, I'm not focusing on that. Like I want, like if anything, if I go back, it'll be back to my family.
They're both
Yeah,
family.
no, back to Miss. But if
Miss, oh, Miss
because I do,
Rahi.
yeah,
Shout
so
out
I
to the
do.
whole Miss Rahi camp.
I do like I did not have a problem with the house. There was no ill feelings. It was just because of my lover.
Mm.
But I don't want to be involved in it right now. I want to get myself together. I want to like just do different things that I wasn't doing. I want to have fun like I wasn't having. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be
You
at
feel
every
like now
ball.
you free?
Yeah, a little. Not a little, but yeah, I do feel like I'm free. Let me say a little bit. But
Okay. Now can we meet the beautiful, what is her name, Raiden?
Giselle.
Giselle. And she's what used to be a Minaj, I think. This is like the history, right? And
Yeah.
that's Cat and all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to get a glimpse of her real quick and things of that nature. I'm glad you came and did the show, Raiden.
No problem.
Yes. What is your name?
Giselle.
Giselle. Yes, that's your free check, Giselle.
Thank you.
No, Raiden, any shout outs you have?
Shout out to House of Mizrahi. Shout out to my yes. I don't know. I don't have too many shout outs. Because I don't really like be with nobody besides like I'm just not.
Yeah.
I was with Miss Molly.
Any advice you want to give to like maybe to the dykes or the gay community?
I just feel like through with ballroom scene, like it helped me grow in certain ways. It taught me things. But I would say like if you're capable and able to do things as far as having real careers, going to school, it's best to do that. You'll get so much further in life. Because what people don't know or people may think I work every day. I wake up every day 5:30 in the morning and I go to work. You know what I'm saying? I think it's if you could go to work, go to work. Choose to work. Don't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Take too much of something, it is not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Things that you do it in small increments. You know what I'm saying? Just be safe about what you do. But school, college, whatever, it should always be first. In my book.
You said right. And that was another edition of the most hottest show in Ballroom, the Vicky Gotti Show. We're gonna come back with more. I have new shows with some upcoming rap underground artists. Get ready for Christy Yamaguchi and Fair Funeral, Queen of the Ring. You ever heard about Queen of the Rings and the rap battles and all of that?
Yeah, I
Hear that?
heard
Yeah, I have some of that coming. I have some new shit coming, so get ready for that. Thank you so much for getting
no
ready for
problem.
stopping by.
No problem.